want to talk about protecting your financial plan. We all have financial goals, dreams, aspirations that we're building towards. It's the reason why we go to work every day. It's the reason why some of us have started a business. It's the reason why we continue every day, is to create a strong financial plan for the future. But what most people miss is how to protect that, right? How to protect and create a solid foundation. When you're building a financial plan, I want you to think, just to create an image in your head of you're building a structure, an actual structure. And ask yourself, what's the number one thing that, buildings, when they're getting built, where's the first place that people start building? And the answer to that question is the foundation. If you don't have a strong financial structure, then the winds of life will come and they will knock down your home. So today, guys, I want to talk about creating and prioritizing the right things first when building your financial plan. Well, number one, you have to think, if you're building a legacy, there's some things that can happen in your life that can either pause, that can either stop, or that can delay building that legacy that you want, building that financial plan, or aiming towards that financial plan. One of which is, what if I pass away too soon? I know a lot of us think that we're going to live forever, and we think, man, nothing bad is ever going to happen to me. So sometimes we risk it and we go out there and we don't have the proper protection. So the first thing you want to do is protect your life and your legacy, protect your children, right? One of the things I always tell people is, how many years of your income would your family need if something were to happen to you? The second thing is, you want to make sure that you protect your income. What does that mean? Your ability to make income is one of the most important investments that you have. Your ability to go to work, your ability to run your business, your ability to create cash flow is important, because that keeps your bills paid, that keeps everything going. So one of the things you want to do is make sure that, what if I get a disability? What if I get sick, cancer, Crohn's, diabetes, lupus, and I need extensive recovery, right? What do I do in that case? What do I do in case I get a serious illness? And that's one thing we believe is protecting your income. And then the third thing you want to protect from is losses. One of the things that we teach is the different ways that money grows. We're used to fixed accounts, which are in the banks, right? You go to the bank, they give you a little 1%. But the problem with that is, over time, when you retire, you're not going to have enough, right? And then we see the other side of it. We see the stock markets. We see the volatile markets. We see those industries where the markets go up and down. Those are great for long term, but what if the markets crash, right? What if something happens around the time that I'm going to retire? How am I going to protect my wealth from losing my wealth? So the third way that we teach is, there's a way called index, right? So when you look at the markets, you see sometimes it looks like a bad EKG, right? And it doesn't matter what type of markets. It could be Bitcoin, right? You've seen it with the stock market. You've seen it with even real estate. It's up and down. You can't predict when the markets are going to crash. One of the things we teach is, there's a third way that money grows, and it's called index, right? So when I mentioned that the markets are volatile, they go up and down, well, I want you to think of a growth of a strategy that actually looks like stairs. What I mean by that is, when the markets go up, you go up. But when the markets go down, you stay where you're at. The markets go up again, you go up again. So what that does is that prepares you for retirement, and then protects your money from losses. So when you're getting ready to live off your retirement, you don't have to worry about the markets crashing. You have peace of mind, understanding, and knowing that your money is not going to be involved in any losses. Along with that, when it comes to avoiding losses and protecting your retirement, is understanding that you're going to need your money to outlive you. And a lot of times, one of the biggest problems that we see in America is people running out of money mid-retirement. One of the things that we teach is, there's financial accounts out there. There's retirement plans, there's retirement accounts that allow you to get income for life. We can give you income till the day you die, lifetime income. And what that means is, if you put your money into this account, depending on how much you put in there, it guarantees you a certain amount until the day that you die, and not until the money runs out. So it's very powerful, and it protects. So imagine that you have an account that protects your money from losses. So it shields you from all the losses that everybody else is dealing with. But then number two, it provides you lifetime income. That's huge. So then what you've just done, those three foundational protection, protecting those three leaks in your foundation, is you've protected your legacy in case you pass away too soon. Your family is still intact, right? They can still move on. They can mourn in peace. Number two is, you're protecting your income in case of illness, right? You don't have any hiccups. When most people, when they get sick, their expenses skyrocket, right? Obviously medical expenses. but their income goes down because you're not working. So imagine if when your medical expenses and all your expenses skyrocket because of a sickness, imagine if your income can skyrocket with it, so you don't miss out, you don't mess up your finances, you don't go into bankruptcy. And then number 3 is how to avoid losses. It's just learning the 3 ways that money grows and saying, okay, where should I put my money, and what do I want my money to do, and understanding that there's more options than just to fix the investing side of it. There's markets that allow your money to grow and not lose.